All right, welcome everybody. This is the January presentation meeting of the East Central Ohio Technology Users Club, the Licking County Computer Society. And today we just have a number of different mini presentations that we're going to share today with hopefully audience participation, or it'll become a very short meeting today. I'm going to start things off today. This should be a presentation by Adam, who was our program chair for last year. But I didn't come up with this idea until after Wednesday when it was presented as an idea from the APCUG's roundtable. And Judy said that every group should start their January meetings with a look back at the past year. And, let me just do something here. And review the previous year and surprise people about what we've done. So I'm going to start sharing the screen. Minimize guys here. And you should see the screen that's my slideshow. Since I'm not running a dual projector or dual screen computers today, I can't see what you see. So hopefully you see this.
2025.
Yep. 2025, a look back at what we've learned. We started back in January. Adam Drake did a presentation for us on home servers, on how we can use a computer to store all of our stuff and share it with the rest of the devices in our house. In February, Judy Tallur was our presenter, and she gave us a good presentation about how and what things we could do to revitalize our computer club. And that's always a good one. March, we were entertained by Chris Gould, who is half of the Geeks on Tour. And they're the ones that have the little hats and the spinning propellers on the top, the husband and wife team. And they're the ones that are still on a multiple year cruise around the world. And they were able to take some time out, and she gave us a real good presentation on tips for the smartphone users, and that was a real good presentation. In April, Chris Taylor from the Ottawa, Canada group joined us and talked to us all about fonts, the fun you can have with fonts. And that's one of his special presentations, and everybody enjoys it when they see it. And I do know that on the schedule for APCUG in a month or so, he will be presenting that for all of the groups, but we got him ourselves. We jumped to May. Adam Drake was back doing a presentation all about YouTube, because there's always questions about the YouTube stuff. And so we learned a lot from him. In June, we had Alan German, who also happens to be from the Ottawa, Canada group. He shared a presentation on the end of life of Windows 10, which we all know died last year, but there were things that we could do to continue using it if you do the right things, if you don't go to 11. So he told us all about that. In July, we did nothing because that's usually our picnic, and nobody wanted to help organize it. And so we decided, well, evidently nobody's really interested in that. So we took a month off and did nothing, had a vacation. In August, Adam Drake was back because he likes to do some presentations once in a while. And he did another presentation on AI Revisited. Last year, he did a presentation on artificial intelligence. And so he wanted to do a updated one with a new air of intelligence. So he learned a good bit more about AI, the goods and the bads of it. September, Bill James, who's been with us before, he's from APCUG's Speakers Bureau, and he joined us to talk about mesh routers, a system of being able to put multiple routers in your house so that your whole house could be Wi-Fi. In October, we had a presentation that came from the Stay Safe Online, online safety for seniors then and now. And this presentation was part of a result of APCUG working with these people at the Stay Safe. It's the National Cybersecurity Alliance. They came to a meeting and asked a lot of questions because we were a good group to be talking about seniors. And so we learned a lot about how things were back then in the old days with being safe and then nowadays. In November, to kind of finish up the year, our own Jim Amor shared a lot of Windows tips and tricks about things you can do with Windows. And that was well received because a lot of people made comments about, well, that's something I didn't know, and that's something good to do. And I even watched the video and found something that I even did. And, you know, I'm not a real Windows user. We ended the year in place of a presentation. We usually have our holiday potluck. This year, the executive board decided that we were going to make it a catered-in banquet. And so we had Moe's Barbecue bring in all the good stuff. And to make it even more of a festive idea, the executive committee offered the banquet as a thank you for all of the people who are taking part with our group and leadership and volunteers. And it was at no cost to us. And if we wanted to bring a guest, they could come and eat for free. And so that was a special surprise. Usually we just, the club provides the main meat and we bring all the sides. But this year we had a full-fledged catered banquet. That was really good. And so I would say that as a representative of the organization, we want to thank you, first off, for being a member of our organization and for attending our presentations. Now, what I want to show you, when I can find my page again. There we go. You should see our website now. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to share with you that you can find all of our past presentations on our website. We don't have to wait till somebody puts a slideshow together like today. But if you come to our ecotu.club website, ecotu.club, and if you scroll down to the category Program Info, normally you will find what the presentation is for the month. You find what is upcoming. We don't have anything upcoming because we don't have a program share, so we're not quite sure what's coming up. And if you scroll down, you can find every program that we have done from 2025 all the way back to 2013. Now, there was programs done before that, but we weren't recording them before that. So you can come back and be amazed at all of the different technology programs that our club has provided for their members. And hopefully you've been at most of these. If you find a presentation that you would like to be able to look for, if you go on that same page, there's a link for our YouTube channel where we have all of those recorded presentations available. So if you click on the YouTube link, it will take you to our YouTube page. And the easiest thing to do is if you click on playlists, because here, it shows some of the videos, but if you go to the playlists and then click down here where you see the full list, view the full playlist. Here are every one of our presentations, video presentations from the one last month with Jim's Windows Tips and Tricks, and they will go clear back to the first one recorded when a bunch of us went to the Dayton Computer Convention back in 2013. And this is when we want to thank Everett again, started recording all of our meetings. So you can come back and watch any of the presentations that we put on over the last bunch of years, 13 through 25. And that's available to anybody. And the easiest way is to go to our page. But a link is always sent out shortly after the video gets uploaded to YouTube. And then all you have to do is click on that link and watch the previous presentation. We also do that for the business meetings, but you won't find the business meetings visible. They're private, so we send a link out and you can click the link and watch the business meeting. Anybody have any questions about programs and presentations?
What program did you use to put this presentation together?
Oh, presentation, always LibreOffice Impress, which is the free program that does presentations like the expensive Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint would do. I gotta get back to where I can find my Control Shift Alt. when you hide the button to hide your hello, anybody?
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah. Everett, go up to the top and see if you can click stop sharing for me.
Okay. I can stop participants sharing. Is that what
That's it. Yep.
Okay. It is
Thank you.
stopped.
Yeah. When you hide, it's a 4-button code, and I'm going to look at it again to see now. It's like Alt, Control, Shift, something to get that hidden screen back. Any questions about the programs and access to all the video and stuff? You know, thanks to Everett, he records every meeting and then he uploads it to the YouTube, and then I send out the link so that everybody can have access to it. So this will be up shortly later after it gets up there. Are you amazed at the number of different topics that we covered in just 1 year? And that was, and all of that is for your measly $24 a year. And I can tell you from being the APC UG advisor for 2 different big regions that we're one of the lowest ones. Canton is cheaper than us. They're 2 years for $15, but they have no real expenses because they're just a Zoom meeting. And we have a couple of groups that are free groups because they don't have any expenses. But for $24, you get a presentation every month, plus repair twice a month. Help desk, if anybody is willing to host those. We just have a Linux one. And then the club, your $24 goes into the treasury, and the club pays $50 a year for all the benefits they get from APCUG, which includes usually, except the months we have Saturday Safari, 3 different Wednesdays with usually 2 presentations each week. That's 6 a month, and access to the Speakers Bureau, which provides a lot of presenters for us. So your money is spent very wisely, but unfortunately, we have a lot of people that aren't making benefit of it, because with our membership numbers, as the membership chair says, that we have nearly 180 people. We only have, I think, 16 people here online out of 180. That's not even 10%. So there's a lot of people missing out on a lot of good information.
John, since you're doing a revamp of old stuff and how to
Yeah.
get here, I have a little video I'd like to share, if I can, of how did we get here.
Thanks, sure.
Okay.
Let me give you sharing right. You got it.
Now all I have to do is find the video I would like to share.
Yeah. Jim had a good video of somebody shoving stuff down their pants that I saw.
From Commodore Basic to AI companions. A first-hand look at how personal computers grew up and how we grew with them. Why this story matters. Computers didn't always feel friendly. Early users learned by experimenting and breaking things. Today's tech makes more sense when you know where it came from. Takeaway: understanding the past helps us use today's technology more wisely. The first love, Commodore VIC-20, released in 1980, one of the first affordable home computers, hooked an entire generation on computing, me included. Fun fact: it was advertised as the computer of the 1980s. Memory? What memory? VIC-20 had 3 KB of RAM, no hard drive, no multitasking, and every byte mattered. This presentation slide now uses more memory than the entire computer. Input by cassette tape. Programs loaded from standard audio cassette tapes. Loading took several minutes. One glitch means start over. Reality check. Patience wasn't optional, it was required. That famous screen: no help, no menus, and no instructions, meaning just you and the machine. Commodore Basic. Basic was the operating system, programming language and interface combined. You didn't launch software, you wrote it. Lesson learned: computers only do exactly what you tell them to do. My first program, TinyWord, written in Commodore Basic, compiled for performance. It was a basic word processor. Honest truth, no spell check, not because I forgot, because it was too hard. I did manage to include a word wrap feature with auto hyphenation. Programming was hands-on. No autocomplete, no syntax highlighting, no internet help. If something failed, you found a mistake, fixed it, learned from it, learned truth, found the mistake, fixed it. What early computers taught us: logical thinking, problem solving, patience, respect for limitations. And these skills still matter today. Enter IBM compatible computers. First IBM compatible came from Radio Shack. Tandy systems were everywhere. Software compatibility changed everything. Big shift. Computers became tools, not just hobbies. The DOS era. Command line interface. No mouse, no safety net. One wrong command could ruin your whole afternoon. Early Windows arrives. Windows ran on top of DOS. Introduced icons, menus, and mouse use. Still crashed often. Transition era. Power plus convenience, sometimes. More operating systems than you think. Commodore Basic, MS-DOS, Windows, many versions, Unix, Linux, mobile OS platforms. Observation: same ideas, different interfaces. Computers get smaller and smarter. Desktop to laptops, laptops to tablets, tablets to smartphones. And now I have a desktop, but it's a mini computer. Your phone is more powerful than early supercomputers. This is the computer I depend on today. Geekum PC. AMD Ryzen 9 7940HS. It has 32 gigabytes of RAM, a Radeon 780M graphics card, a 64-bit operating system, Windows 11, and a 2 terabyte SSD hard drive. Reality. More power than I could have imagined back in 1980. What changed the most? Speed increased. Storage exploded. Interfaces became friendly. But something else changed. The big revelation. AI. AI didn't just make computers faster. It changed how we interact with them. The key shift? Computers now assist, not just obey. From commands to conversations. Early computers required exact instructions. AI understands intent. Natural language becomes the interface. This has never happened before in computing history. Programming versus partnering. Back then, tell the computer how. Now, describe what you want. And the result? Ideas move faster than code. Why experience is a superpower. Early users know computers make mistakes. Confidence doesn't equal correctness. Output must be verified. Perfect mindset for the AI era. AI is powerful, not wise. Early users know AI can be wrong. AI can hallucinate. AI needs guidance. Human judgment still matters. On a side note, AI, mainly ChatGPT, together with a lot of interactions, actually created this PowerPoint presentation. The 3 eras of personal computing. Do-it-yourself era. You built everything. Convenience era. Computers became friendly. AI era. Computers become collaborators. The one thing that never changed. Curiosity. From cassette tapes to AI, curiosity is still the most important skill. My final thought. Computers may be smarter. Interfaces may be friendlier. AI may be astonishing. But wisdom still belongs to the human at the keyboard. From the real Bob the Cyber Guy, thanks for listening. You can find many more tips from the real me and or the AI of me on my YouTube channel. I invite you to subscribe to my channel and be notified when a new video is.
I hope you saw what he had at the bottom, because Bob's new business, Bob retired from his real job years ago, and now he's probably working a lot harder and longer hours than he used to, because he creates videos that are extremely beneficial to all of us. So you can see above him right now where it says youtube.com at Bob3160. I recommend that you go there and see the tons of videos that he has, not only on security, which is what we know Bob from his history. He's our security guru, but lots of other videos, including this one that he just did for us today. And that was very interesting. I can remember going back to my first Atari computer with the tape player. And
things have changed.
Oh,
Definitely.
But I do remember that I was, my school district thought that what we needed to do was learn how to program. So the teachers were taught to program in Atari Basic.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember I was writing a math flashcard program late at night. I hit one button and erased everything I'd worked on for the last number of hours.
Yep.
So, yeah. So anybody have questions for Bob about that? Thanks for sharing that. It's a good trip down memory lane. Those of you who weren't in the beginnings of computer don't know what you missed. All right, Jim, I think turn things over to you for now for a little bit.
Okay, I'll just share a couple of the YouTube videos. Let's see if I can get to them here. Now, how did we do this last time? Do you guys have to...
Did you share your audio from your computer? Because we
Share
can't hear
computer
it.
sound, yeah. Well, I'm clicking on it, but let's see. Will that do it?
Nope.
Nope. Share computer sound.
Are you getting the audio, Jim?
No, I don't hear it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe.
Plus delete.
There we go.
This permanently deletes a file or folder.
Now, can you hear it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's a PC tip that can save you. Part 44. How to delete the file permanently? When you delete a file or folder, it automatically sent to the recycle bin where this can easily be restored. If you want the file permanently deleted, all you need to do is select the file, then on your keyboard, hold Shift plus Delete. This permanently deletes a file or folder, bypassing the recycle bin and immediately freeing up disk space. Easy. Here's a PC tip that can save you. Part 44.
That was one of them. Now what?
Just 1 minute. Step 1. Press Ctrl plus, Shift plus ESC to open Task Manager. Go to the Startup tab and disable all the apps you don't need when Windows starts. Step 2. Next, press Windows plus R. Type %temp%hit. Enter and delete all those temporary files. These files slow your PC down big time. Step 3. Now open Run again. Type clean.
Oh. I'm trying to get that full screen.
Clears junk data. Restart your PC and enjoy a faster, smoother computer. Save this video and share it with someone who's always complaining about
Okay.
Is your PC running slow? Don't worry, it'll show you how to fix it in just 1 minute. Step 1. Press Ctrl plus, Shift plus ESC to open Task Manager. Go to the Startup tab and disable all the apps you don't need when Windows starts. Step 2. Next, press Windows plus R. Type %temp%hit. Enter and delete all those temporary files. These files slow your PC down big time. Step 3. Now open Run again. Type clean mgr and select your C drive. Choose all options and hit OK. This clears junk data. Restart your PC and enjoy a faster, smoother computer. Save this video and share it with someone who...
Okay.
Holy moly! These are bones!
Yeah, maybe a couple more. Here's...
Right. Most people know if you're using Google Slides for a presentation, you can use these predefined simple templates on the right, but I got something even better. If you go to this website, You can get hundreds of free PowerPoint presentations with no sign up required. Just click on one that you want, and then you can either download it as a PowerPoint or click Google Slides. Then from here, just click Make a Copy, and now you have your entire template on the left-hand side. Just click a slide that you want to edit, and you can make any changes you need to that slide. Another option is to go to this website, but some of these slides aren't exactly free, so I just prefer the other one. Alright, for number 2, I'm going to show you a website that'll let you know if your email has ever been compromised in a data leak. First, go to Google it and type in "Have I been pwned" and hit search. Then click on the first link. Then you can enter in your email address in this text box and hit this button. And it'll let you know if your email has ever been in a data breach. Looks like I was in one, and if you scroll down a little bit, it'll tell you what the data breach was and all the information about it. You can also click the subscribe button right here and enter in your email address, and they'll send you a message in the future if your email is ever compromised again. And finally, the third website I'm going to show you is literally going to let you travel back in time on the internet. First thing you have to do is go to Google it and type in Wayback Machine and hit search. Then you're going to click on the first link. And what this website does is cache web pages over the years, so you can basically find a snapshot of a website from years ago. So for example, I'm going to type in espin.com and hit search. So you can see all the snapshots it captured going all the way back to 1997. So just find a year you want and click it. And click a date you want. And this is what Espin looked like 18 years ago. Hey, RIP Kobe. Let's check the scores. Looks like they lost. The bonus website I'm about to tell you might actually save you some spam in your email inbox. So if you're ever on a website and it's asking you to sign up, but you don't want to use your real email address, just go to this website. And when that website loads up, you'll see this email address right here. And what that is a temporary email address that you can use for 10 minutes with no sign up required. Just watch. So I'm going to copy the email address, paste it in the login page that I don't want to use my email address on, and hit continue. Then I can create my username and hit sign up and watch. And if I go back to 10-minute mail, you can see that I got a verification email which I can use to verify my new username. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like and share button. It really helps me out a lot. And you can comment below what you want to see next. Other than that, we out.
Okay. That's about all I have. Anybody else have anything else to bring up?
Well, we're going to get ready to go into our show and tell, or another nickname at school, we called it brag and drag. So you can go ahead and stop sharing.
Okay. I got to get
This is one of
the red button.
better ones that I found. That
oh, where am I?
You click the share button again. You hit the red button that says stop sharing.
Oh, okay. Got to get to it. There, it's trying to hide from me. There we go.
everybody.
Okay.
All right. So another popular thing that takes place in a lot of computer groups for the January meeting is where you have a chance to share anything new that you got maybe at Christmas time or recently, anything that related to technology. You've got a new device, you got a new phone, you got a new computer, you got a new software program. This is a time where, you know, we'd like to hear what's something new out there that we might be interested in. And we're going to start out with Ken. And Ken's here twice because he's going to be using his one computer to show what he got. So I'll let him talk about it. So there we go.
Okay. Are we on?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
And what I can do is I'm going to pin that so that we can see it full screen on our
Okay.
computer from the spotlight. Yeah, there we go, and we can see it.
So this is a Raspberry Pi 500 Plus, and the keyboard has the motherboard in it, has an M2 256 gigabyte hard drive, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. It runs Raspberry Pi operating system. There are others that you could put on it if you want to. This one's just straight up Raspberry Pi. And I got it for Christmas and I didn't open it until yesterday. And Mike Fleming and some Everett and some of the other guys were there at the repair when I opened it. And it was plug and play. You just took it out of the box, plugged the cables in and booted up and off and running. So the camera view isn't doesn't do justice to the monitor. It's really nice, but the Raspberry system, I pulled down the menu here on the left. Should I try to share my screen, Mike or John?
Oh, you want to share that one?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if it'll work.
I have to remove Spotlight, and then now you can share this one.
Okay. It's Raspberry Pi, and I'm running through the browser instead of the
Oh, wait a second.
yeah.
Let me see if I can.
So I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see.
Yeah, I said the P1500 can share now.
Okay. Try it again. Okay. Allow it to see your screen. Use the operating system settings. I'm going to allow it.
Okay, we see it now.
Okay. All right. So I'll pull down the menu.
No, that went back, I think, to Ken, the other one.
Oh. Well, I'll stop sharing and try one more time. Okay.
Yeah.
And share. And I'll just say select Windows. Oh, there's only one option. Okay. And allow it.
That's good.
Okay.
Nope, it came back to, I think,
Okay.
the other one. For some strange reason.
Yeah.
No, wait a second. Nope. It's showing you. Go ahead and drop the menu down. Okay, we're seeing it now.
Okay.
Because we see too many things. We see your screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the software that comes with Raspberry System, I have added two things. I added the GIMP photo manipulation tool as a test for the system to see how reactive it was. And it handles GIMP as though it weren't even there. I mean, it's just slick and fast. And I also added Cheese just to test cameras. But Raspberry Pi gives you some programming choices, and several of these are pointed at beginner level programming. Actually, grade school kids use these in Europe quite often to learn how to program. And so some of these are so simple that even us senior citizens could pick it up and do some minor things if we wanted to, and progress through. And so after programming, we have Office, and it comes as a database, Calc, all the LibreOffice packages. Internet, you can have Chrome or Firefox or add other software if you choose to. It also comes with a remote viewer built in, and it's secure, encrypted, and nobody can get in without you giving them some credentials. Sound and video. Oh, I did add VLC. That's my favorite media player. And then the graphics, it comes with an image viewer, and I added GIMP. Comes with a host of games and many more that can be added. All the Tetris and card games, those can all be added in easily. Just click away and add them. Comes with KiCad built in, and that's for doing electronic boards. You can design them. It'll help you design them correctly, and then you can create drawings and send those to a board manufacturer and have your own custom control boards and such if you're into that sort of thing. Accessories, archiver, to make archive copies of your drives and such. Standard calculator, the calculator comes with a regular calculator. It also comes with scientific mode or the very basic paper mode. And you just switch at the click of a button. The other accessories, a document viewer for PDF. Your file manager's in here. It comes with built-in diagnostics. If you do get in trouble, you can go to the diagnostics and it'll help you. The Raspberry Pi Imager is you can create another SD card with Raspberry Pi on it from here. You can copy SD cards for backup of your cameras and such. Task Manager, it's a little more advanced. If it'll tell you what's running on the system and allow you to kill it if it's frozen or something. In the terminal, command line stuff, and a simple text editor, and then extensive help. And if you have a second here, we'll look at projects. These are pre-built tutorials on how to do stuff with Raspberry Pis. And there are different levels of Raspberry Pi, and the hotspot allows you to create a Wi-Fi instance that other people can connect to. Your Pi-hole, they call it Pi-hole because it swallows advertisements out of your browsers. And that's kind of fun. I think John Kennedy might use that. I'd have for a while myself. USB webcams, weather stations, flight tracker. That's kind of fun to watch here over the house in Newark. So a lot of other stuff. Network attached storage from a Raspberry Pi. So that's some of the projects that are listed there on the front page, but there are many more. If you follow the projects page, it'll keep opening up probably 100 projects, I guess. And the standard safety information about your Raspberry. Then your preferences are set right here. You can change the appearances, add and remove software, connect your printers, lots of different stuff. And then this run allows you to run your programs that you might have written. And then the standard log out. So it's a fun gadget. I may actually use it to replace my big desktop unit here at the desk in my office and move to having a server that holds all my hard drives that currently are in the big spinning drive box. So it's something that I'm going to enjoy, I'm sure. Can I answer any questions?
One question I had was, did that screen come with the 500?
Yeah. Yes. Let's see. I can turn it this way. It gives you a little bit of a look at it. It's got volume and intensity control on the back, volume sound control. There are built-in speakers in the monitor, and it weighs maybe 1.25 pounds. It's really thin and really light. Mike Fleming couldn't get over how nice the monitor is. A lot of monitors, if you get off to the side and try to look at them, you can't see the picture. It fades out pretty bad, but if you're able to see, there it is sideways, and the image should be pretty good. So
it also has a great keyboard, that a noisy keyboard.
Yeah, it's a clicky, so I don't know if you can hear it, but I'll try it. No, can't really hear it. But it's a mechanical click keyboard. And John might enjoy the fact that these keys are replaceable, so you can pull a key off. Well, you can have a custom key made or buy a pre-made custom key, pull the existing one off and add one for yourself. And
yeah, I had heard about that and kind of seen it, but I didn't realize that it was more than just the keyboard with the operating system inside of it.
Yeah. And these keys, each one is individually lit by an LED, and you can program each key to be a specific color if that's what you want. And so I'm thinking that there's a couple of keys that I constantly use that are not standard keys, so you have to kind of bend your finger and make sure you hit the right place. I'm going to change the lighting, I think, on especially the tilde key and the pipe keys, so that I can spot them quickly when I'm doing what I do.
Now, I want you to be able to restate so everybody hears that you said that you could use this Raspberry Pi and replace your big computer that you've been using for a long time.
absolutely. Yep. Yeah. If they put a hinge on it, you could carry it around like a laptop.
Hmm.
There's no battery, but it's just really lightweight and powerful. I mean, 16 gig of RAM. I forget the specs on the. Let me see if I have it. No, I don't have it. Don't have them handy, but the processors right up to the speed of these modern ones. Well, I'm doing Zoom on it, so there's no lag, no breakup of the video or anything. So, oh, and it's around $225 for monitor and the Pi 5.
Both of them.
Yeah, together.
Okay. And that makes it a little bit easier because those of us who, tried Pis in the beginning, the Pi was just a little box, and then you had to, if you wanted to, hook it to a keyboard, hook it to a monitor, and hook it to a mouse. But somebody got smart and said, why have to take the trouble of hooking it to a keyboard? Let's just put the Pi inside the keyboard, and it's like an all-in-one, except it's an all-in-two.
Yeah. And the motherboard has Bluetooth built in, so your Bluetooth mouse will work right out of the box. I found that handy.
Definite to consider for a replacement of an old computer that would be costing you $300, $400, $500 or more.
Yeah, I'll bring it to the next Linux meeting so that you can actually get hands-on.
Ooh, okay.
So, unless there's more questions, that's about a quick look at it.
Anybody else? Question for Ken.
And what operating system is running on it? Can you run Windows?
It's based on, I don't think you could install Windows on it. It's based on Debian Linux, but it's a separate customized system called Raspberry Pi OS.
Okay.
In your case, you can add, I forget, let's see, programming. It's got Mathematica built in, Wolfram. There are math packages that you could add to it if you wanted to play around with some large numbers or systems. Okay, I'm going to bail.
Anybody else get any new tech toys or software or things that you would share with us? That looks very promising, Ken. Thanks.
Oh, I'm going to reboot it just so you can be entertained for a second. I want you to see the keyboard and what it does. Reboot. Okay. Give it a second here.
Oops.
Oh, well. You got to see the keyboard, didn't you?
No, we watched the monitor fall over.
Hey, drop test.
It looks like there's some magic gas coming out of it. I'm not, I don't know. All right.
All right. Anybody else got something to
I got
share?
something.
Yes, Mike.
Virgil gave me this 2009 HP laptop to put Linux Mint Cinnamon on. So I put 22.3, just came out, and it's really different. And it's a big change.
Yep.
But if anybody wants to learn Linux out there, this is free. So let's get in touch with me, and I'll just give it to you.
Ooh, free laptop.
2009, and it's super fast, and it runs perfectly. Even has a battery that works. So there you go.
Anybody else got a new phone or a new computer or new laptop or new other? Nancy.
Well, I got a new power strip. I don't know if you can see this. I bet you can. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Looks like a four square.
Well, it's about 4 inches square and about 1.5 inches wide, and it is thin, flat. I got tired of those big heavy things you have on the floor, and I can't reach them down, pick them up. This I can lay on top of a table or my chair or anywhere, and it has
It's my part of it, so it's okay.
what?
Ken was talking to Sue. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it's really neat and it's very small, easy to handle, and I think there's 8 outlets. I can plug in my iPad, my iPhone, plus 8 other things that I want to.
Wow.
No,
I just thought I saw 4.
I don't even need 3 of those, but I have it. It was nice. It's nice.
Great. Okay.
Surge protected though?
It is an Anchor 341 power strip USB. All that stuff.
And it has
It's a big long thing you put on the floor. Power strip.
it has
on the floor.
USB ports too.
Yes.
Power ports.
Oh,
It's nice.
Anybody else have any new toys or tech toys or whatever to share?
I have a new Pixel 10 and a Pixel 4 watch. They work very well together. I now answer my phone on my watch, and I've been told that the audio is better on the watch than it is if I'm using the phone. So Dick Tracy is now here live and in person.
So Google has a high quality watch now, like Apple does, so that you could connect it with your Google Pixel phone.
Yep.
Good to know.
I have a question about the Pixel 10. Did you have trouble switching over to an eSIM?
None at all.
Could you do it yourself?
Yes, I did. But I did one thing that most people don't do. I used AI and I told it I have a Pixel 6. I'm about to swap over to a Pixel 10, and I am going to wind up with an eSIM. I want step-by-step instructions like I'm a 5-year-old. And it printed them out step by step, and that is what I followed. And I had no problems at all setting up the eSIM.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Okay.
Because I'm going to buy one too, I think.
Bob, what is your favorite AI helper?
I'm torn between Google's Gemini and ChatGPT. Those are my 2 main, but I'm leaning more and more each day toward Google, because it not only has the chat end of it, but it also has the video portion of it.
Is that the graphics too?
Yeah, it has the graphics, and
Like the one behind you? Was that?
That was something that was generated in in Google's Gemini.
Okay.
And it's simple language. You know, you don't have to be a programmer for this stuff. You don't have to do it in BASIC and then compile it. You just talk to it and tell it what you want. And if it doesn't come out right, tell it what went wrong, and it'll adjust it and reproduce it. And eventually you'll get exactly what you want.
Sounds good. Anybody else with toys? Call them toys, but they're working things. Is there anyone that had a big burning question that they needed to ask the tech experts since we're almost out of time? In the email that went out, it said, don't go home without that burning question asked and maybe answered. Okay, good. I was looking that Davey's gone again. Oh, there he is. But doesn't have a mic working yet either, does he? Oh, you're going to try to call me, huh? Well, I'll have to take this out of one ear so I can hear the phone and still hear what's going on in Zoom.